punching a dog in the face.
Yeah, but only if it deserves it under these specific categories. I'm not a monster.
Yeah, we're live now, by the way.
Oh, okay. Well, I support all dogs, even the bad dogs.
Let me grab a drink. I should have done that before we went live, but
Okay.
you know me.
Technical limitations applies to our brains too, folks.
Hell yeah. Actually,
What's up, Cardinal Canuck? Nice to see you. I gotta send out a tweet that we're live.
there's actually batteries in this controller already. Oh my god.
This is like the reverse of a technical difficulty.
Yeah.
Technical bounty. Technical boon. Not bad.
I will grant you one technical boon.
One technical feat. Did you get that sweet liquid, my friend?
I didn't, because now I'm connecting my controller. ADD is a hell of a drug. Let me tell you what.
That's fair. Cardinal Canuck says it's nice to make some streams again. It's nice working an office job now, so I can afford to miss a couple hours of sleep. Persevere, my friend. That midday tired Wednesday is a real motherfucker.
Yeah, that is for sure.
I mean, I think Thursday is scientifically worse, but it's really hard to tell. It's so hard to tell. It's so close.
Yeah, I put my Bluetooth antenna in a place where it can actually see shit, apparently.
It's still a new job, so I'll be alright, I think. Hell yeah. Congrats on the new job. Hope it's good. Hope it treats you well. What are we playing tonight, Mike?
We are playing... Oh, that's why. I hate that shit. We are playing... Well, you do that, like, so the reason that my controller wasn't showing up in the pairable Bluetooth devices is because it was paired before. But it's not connecting, so it's like, just, okay.
No, I hear you.
Yeah.
I hear you. You've got a cheerleader in the chat. Killer Raditz 1985 says Bachman is the man.
Thank you. Oh my god.
Frankly, I've always been down with the man, but you know what? If it's a friendly face, I suppose I can get on with it.
I'll go down on the man. So this is Retro Game Challenge 2. If you were with us last week, we played Retro Game Challenge 1, which is a game about being sent back in time and playing with the child version of the main villain of the game through all the villain. I don't know that I'd necessarily qualify him as a villain, but you're playing a bunch of fake retro video games, and there's like manuals for these games and magazines in universe that give you like tips and secrets. And the games are actually good. Like a lot of times, if you think about like a fake retro game, you think they kind of half-ass it. I don't think they do. These are actually like pretty well-designed games.
I would also add that the whole presentation and the localization is really warm and fuzzy. It's a feel-good video game. Like, even if you're not totally vibing with the game in question at the moment, the whole package is really enough to kind of bring it all together.
Yeah, absolutely. I found like even with games where I'm not really like not vibing with like what I have to do in that particular game, I'm still really digging it. I have to restart it because I hadn't connected this controller yet. One second.
Check out the chat here. Going down on the man is the first thing I heard when I popped in. That's all you need to know, buddy. That's all you need to know.
All right.
Someone said Mike is the man. I think that was the reference.
I need to stream the thing in Discord again so that looks right.
I love the company that's just named BY. That rocks.
Okay, and it turned it back up.
Go, baby.
I don't understand how like people stream without it looking hard. Okay.
Preparation, usually, I would say.
Are you suggesting? Hold on.
Who said that?
Yeah.
Who said that?
Yeah. All right, are we ready to go?
Let's go, baby. Anomalous Vandal says, we love this floating head king. That's facts. We know this to be true.
New game. He's gonna be like, I'm sending you back in time again.
That's correct. Is he a bad guy if he's just asking you to hang out? Truly? You know, he's like, hang out with my younger self.
He's not asking you to hang out, though.
Yeah.
He's like, you're hanging out.
True. Maybe this is going to be very Foucault, but maybe we're all in a prison. We're all forced to hang out on different terms.
Damn,
that's right. Get dunked, Foucault. You didn't play this game. You never got the high score on Whizman. How's it going, party people? I don't know if I consider myself a party person. I think we're pretty good, though. I'm good, at least. Sleepy.
You don't consider yourself a party person?
Fuck no? Oh my god, are you kidding me? I avoid crowds like the plague.
Yeah.
I'm like more of a party hermit. You know, it's a small party, but the company's good.
Hell yeah.
Someone says, was this put out on a console at one point? This is a DS exclusive, as well as the prequel. The sequel to this, which is Game Center 3, came out in the 3DS with a totally different developer and publisher, and it's definitely not worth your time, unfortunately.
You know what's fucked is that you saying that makes me want to try it more, though.
Multiple reviews of the game, the third one, compare it to the NES cartridge Action 52. So I'll let you see how you feel about that.
Yeah, I got a rubberneck on it.
We gotta look at this car crash.
Get ready for a knowledge bomb. And so this one was, like, the one we played last week was officially localized. This one was not.
Right, correct. So this is actually going to be a fan translation that's trying to, like, pick up on where the first one left. And, I don't know, the first one's a really good localization. So if this is even close, I think it's quite an achievement.
It's kind of a nice situation where you've got an example of an official translation to look to for tone.
Absolutely.
Make the job a little easier.
Well, and set a standard too for not only just tone, but sort of like what is the overall package supposed to do? You know, like if you didn't get the manuals right, it would feel weird. If you didn't get the references in the fucking Game Fan magazines or whatever, it wouldn't be as sharp as the first one.
Which came out first? The first one of this game or Brain Age?
I think it's Brain Age, but let me double check.
Because I'm wondering if they're aping the Brain Age like professor floating head thing here.
You know, that very well could be. That makes a lot of sense. So Brain Age came out in May of 2005. And November of 2007 for this game. So that would have been 2 years afterwards. Definitely. That has to be an inspiration. Brain Age was fun. I respect Brain Age. Brain Age was a very fun era of Nintendo where they just kept doing strange things and nobody would stop them.
I still wish we got that vital sensor though.
I would have fucked with that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I love Nintendogs. Like that.
Yes.
I don't need much.
What upsets me about Nintendogs is that Nintendogs missed the Street Pass era. It was if we had Nintendogs in the Street Pass era, like, and they were both in their prime, that would have been some good gaming.
What are we playing first? Whizman? We're doing the Whizman, baby.
Is that actually what it was called?
Yeah, Whizman.
Cool.
It's a very clear riff on Pac-Man. I think it's actually better. Is that a hot take? No, it's not a hot take that Pac-Man's kind of bad, right?
That what game's kind of bad?
Pac-Man.
No, I think Pac-Man kind of sucks.
Yeah, Pac-Man. Like, Pac-Man Championship DX? All-timer.
Yes, yeah. Let me chew, like, chains of ghosts. Whoever the asshole was that decided you only could eat like the one ghost, at a time, like that was a mistake. Like even if you eat two ghosts close together, like that's not the same thing.
The only thing that's good about that is when you manage to get 2 or 3 in like a very short amount of space, and you get like the eyeball pop. Wait, it feels like doing a big combo. Pac-Man in a bar, like 4 drunk people playing Pac-Man is fun. Pac-Man Versus is sweet, actually.
So
really great.
So this does take place canonically after the first game, but also he doesn't know who I am, which, I mean, I chose to play a different character, but the idea is that you're the same person.
To some extent?
Yeah. What's the most you ever spent in like the 80s or 90s on a arcade game?
$40 in one day.
On a single game?
Yes.
What game was this?
Silent Scope.
Oh my god.
I played through it to the ending, which is why it cost me $40.
Yeah.
Because it's $1 per play.
If I bought Silent Scope for my home, I would be okay with paying $40 for it, and I'd probably only ever finish it once. And I wouldn't have as cool of a setup to do it with. So I don't know. I don't think that's wasted money. I think that's good.
It was good for me. I was like 8 or 9 at the time. I was not. No, I guess maybe 10 or 11. But like, it was $20 bill that I found like in the couch, and then a bunch of money from taking cans back. Like after you do all the labor, you get to enjoy the Silent Scope in a flit of orgiastic joy.
Yeah, I always thought that I spent a lot of money on Turtles in Time, but that was only like $20.
I mean,
spread across 2 people.
Fine.
Because we played co-op.
See, I don't get how you play through a light gun game, for instance, in the arcade and not drop 10 apiece. That's just expensive.
Yeah, for sure.
Sophie and I just spent 22 playing through the Mission Impossible game that came out last year.
Nice.
That game's banging. If you're interested in what a 2022 Sega light gun game looks like, go to that. What's it called? Round 1.
I don't think you were with me, but I played with somebody, this game, it's you sit in a seat that's like that moves, but it's like a bench seat, so there's 2 players, and it's one of those where you're like shooting, you've got like just a mounted thing that you can aim, and we're like, yeah, this looks like it kind of sucks. You're on a boat, but then you get like attacked by like dinosaurs, and then you're underwater for like an obnoxious amount of time. Like there's no way you're breathing, but you're still your AK is still fully functional. It was like it's a wild ride.
Treasures of the Deep, I think it's called.
Yes. Yeah, I'm so glad I played it.
Ballin' on Maximum. That's one of those games that really should have gotten a Dreamcast port. It's absurd it didn't.
Yeah.
Although they have like 10 of those that they should have ported. Did you know there was a Virtua Basketball? Did you know that was a thing?
No.
Yeah, it's called Virtua Hoops. Came out on the Naomi. We did not get an NBA Jam by Sega because God is dead. Or the Dreamcast failed, one of the 2.
Oh, you can give up on challenges now?
Mm-hmm.
What are the implications of that?
There aren't any. Okay. It doesn't really matter. Like, basically what it means is once you get to the visual novel, you don't have to play it if you don't want to.
That's good. Also, revelation, there's a visual novel in this game. What the fuck?
Yes. Whereas the first game was very much supposed to be like a bunch of NES games, each game here is supposed to be for a different system. So you're going to move from the Famicom all the way to the SNES in the process.
You know what's weird to me is that this is a fan translation, but they called it the Gamecom instead of like what it clearly is. Like, who are you gonna get sued by? It's a fan translation. Just call it what it is.
Well, isn't that continuity from the first game though? That was the Gamecom there.
Yeah, maybe.
Fuck continuity. Should be the Famicom. Let's get this right.
Yeah, I guess I felt like it was like. I guess I don't know what they called it, but I just always assumed that it was Famicom because they were all that cartridge. I mean, it's clearly what it's supposed to be, but
Well, look at in front of the TV too,
Yeah.
right?
It's
clearly
wider.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Wider, like a Master System or something.
There's a really interesting thing in this game where you can go to the game store by picking it on the menu after you unlock a few games, and you can play a bunch of games from the first version from the first game, but it's as if they were ported to distant systems. So you can play like an MSX version of the space shooter from the first game, or a 3 to 5 minute high score only version of the
Wait,
of the
where
race.
is this?
It's in this game. It's part of what they call going to the game store. You can basically like go to a kiosk and play all the games from the first version in different, or from the first game in different versions.
Where the fuck did this kind of game go? This is so good.
There's so much going on. Killer Radis asked, "What's our take on 64 and Star Fox?" I think that's big. I don't know if there's an easy answer to that one. I mean, good, I guess. Star Fox 64 is pretty fun.
Bitch. Eat
Yeah,
shit.
This really is like, what if they gave Pac-Man a gun?
Yes.
You love to see it. So if you got that gold wand, you can pick up both red and blue.
Oh! Oh no! I don't even. I think that the was 2 different magics in 2 locations. So it's like at this. So is it like?
You need the red one to pick up reds and the blue one to pick up blues, unless you have a gold wand.
Right. I'm thinking about the challenge, where it was like do 2
Oh.
different types of magic.
If you press start and pause, and then go to the bottom screen, you see how there's a 2 bottom screen button? There's a challenge checklist, and you can just look and see what it is.
Get 2 of the same type of wand. Oh, I gotcha. Okay. It's not my fault I didn't read.
Let's go, baby.
I just like I forgot all about the challenges, and I was like, I just want to play the game.
You're the Wizmaster.
I was kind of I didn't do any searching, but I wouldn't have been surprised if people had like made actual NES ROMs out of the games from the original one.
Oh, that would be so sick. That'd be so. I would love to play Ninja Hackleman 3.
Like it seems like it could absolutely be done. They're not complicated.
Yeah, I think only the last game is questionable. Like, Gaudia Quest is probably the most complicated one, and that's very doable on an NES. That's just Dragon Quest. So at some point in time, just for the sake of checking out the translation, you should read through a magazine and see what it looks like.
Absolutely.
Nick.
I was honestly waiting for a magazine to pop up so I could.
So basically, if you pay attention, there will be one of those crystals that shine, and when you pick that up, there will be a second one that shines, and it wants you to pick them up in order, but it's not always obvious what it works. Howdy, Ruktalos. How are you?
Joico Land.
Joico Land. Are they letting you go to Joico Land?
He mentioned it.
Okay.
You got a TV so you can play games. Yes. I was just playing. I was playing Burnout 3, and it like sparked memories of like I used to after class I'd go daily to this GameStop to play the demo of Burnout 3 before it came out because I was like that into it.
I can feel you there.
I did
the same thing with the.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
I did the same thing with the Killer Instinct remake when it came out. So I was like, I'm not buying an Xbox, but fuck, this is good.
I played almost the entirety of the first Halo in a media play. They had like a 4 like thing Xbox kiosk stuff set up like low to the ground so you can sit in bean bags. They're like, yeah, just fucking stay here.
It's balling out of control.
It was amazing. I loved it so much. So and they were system linked.
What the hell, dude?
Yeah.
That's a better setup than most places you would like pay to sit down and play games at.
Right. Let's take a look at the magazine. I appreciate, like, this is the first magazine he's ever bought, but he's already like, I'm gonna get bookends because we're gonna flesh this out over time.
This is gonna become a long-term issue for me personally.
Sometimes you just know when you get that first thing. It's like me and that fucking. I told you how much money I spent on the Digimon Watch stuff, right?
No, you didn't, dude. Although I'm eagerly anticipating the drop now. Let's go.
I dropped $150 on that stuff, in addition to the band. I was just like, what if I had all these cards that I just knew going into it? I'm like, yeah, this is going to be a problem for me. I might as well just go all in now.
You will never find me trying to stop you from balling.
It's
balling out of control.
I gotta have my ice. Let's see, white knuckle dot eating action. Oh, Tomato made this. That's cool. It's weird that I'm now like recognizing fake game companies.
My favorite is the one that makes Guardia Quest, which is Coelacanth. That's like the best name for a game company ever.
The fact that they're not still making these is such a missed opportunity, because I feel like you could have a whole in-universe nostalgia engine with like put out one on Switch or something and like reference this stuff, which like it's fake nostalgia, but people are gonna circle back around to having real nostalgia for.
This would be the funnest concept for like an itch game or something in the world.
Yeah.
You know, where you just get multiple creators all making these retro games, throw them together with a nice little presentative shell. You could release new ones all the time, and the appeal would be who's showing up and what is making, you know?
Yeah.
It's a very easy template, but as long as the games are fun, it works. I actually think the overall quality of the games in this one is better than the first game. I think a lot of people don't like the car racing game in the first retro game challenge.
I like the car racing game.
I think it's good. It's fine. I think pretty much everything here is better than fine. I can't think of a single game that I didn't enjoy playing.
Yeah.
Even the visual novel. And I usually like have no patience, you know.
Did you go back to play any of the games in like a free play mode or anything?
I've played through Ninja Robot Haggleman 3 from front to back, nice. Which is the last game that you unlock. Which is basically like if Ninja Gaiden were Metroid.
So to get the one that beats all enemies. Oh, beat okay. 2 enemies at the same time?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, we got a question in the chat here. Burnout 3 and Revenge were so good. The open world one was alright, but I wish they'd go back to a level-based system.
Yeah, agreed.
You like the levels for the Burnout?
Yeah.
I can't disagree, although I think Burnout Paradise is a hell of an accomplishment, frankly.
Burnout Paradise is great. My issue with Burnout Paradise is that finding all the races was kind of a pain, because it's each intersection, and it's like, you know, going to finding the intersections you haven't touched. And then also they didn't seem to be like I would enjoy that more if they had a more procedural way to generate the races, because every single race is like go to one of these 6 points on the map.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah, it's so that part got stale, because it's like, yeah, I'm gonna start one intersection over, but we're going to the same place, so it's mostly the same race.
I might want to see a new version of the open world concept, because, if nothing else, at this point in time, the city in Burnout Paradise feels small.
Yeah.
And, you know, like you were saying, there's only those 6 points, but even outside of town, there's like, 2 or 3 interesting roadways or something? You could do a lot with that bigger open world concept of, you know, the opportunities modern hardware affords you.
Yeah. But
that was back when everything had to fit on a DVD.
They gotta get rid of the radio announcer.
Oh my god, yes, please. At gunpoint.
It's like an EA property, so they won't. But like,
They just need to bring in like DJ Khaled or something.
those things on your controller are called buttons. You're gonna want to press those when the race starts. Did you ever see the Ego Raptors sequelitis videos?
Mm-mm.
He's got like one where he talks about that. He's like talking about like Mega Man X and talking about like it mentions modern games where it's like like Mega Man, those guys are called Hammer Joes. And it just like stops Mega Man in the middle of it.
Okay, I have seen that. Yes,
Yeah,
I will
yeah,
never
yeah.
get that voice out of my fucking head.
It's a God. Those are older than I want to admit at this point.
Someone, the same person in the chat says Forza Horizon kind of has it nailed, and I kind of remember you saying basically the same thing.
Yeah, because it's you're never interrupted. It's happening in the background through the radio, so it's like, yeah, I guess that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I
In
would
the
still
open world,
prefer they just shut up.
Does the open world part of that work pretty well?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, the open world is great.
Okay.
So one of them is supposed to be flashing.
So
Oh.
if you take a look,
This little
But you-
one that's spinning.
yep, you got it. But then after you take that, another one will start spinning, so you can find the sequence that they want you to hit.
Oh.
Oh no, Whizman! Whizman!
Okay, we're gonna do red this time because oh no, we don't have the choice. Okay.
Was that only 7 though?
Yeah, but it changes, so I can keep going.
Okay. Unless the challenge was that you have to hit 8 blue, which is what I think it was.
That sucks.
But I think you can do that at the next level too. That's right. That's right. Get the hell out of here.
Yeah, but they said. Hold on, is it? Okay.
Yeah, so ask for blue crystal specifically.
Oh, it's not just a reset button anymore?
I thought it was.
That was just
It's not.
that's just off apparently.
Oh, fuck you.
Oh, now
Oh,
it's
now it's the reset button.
I don't understand.
There you go. I don't know why it only propped after 4, but you know what it is.
Forza Horizon really has like the sorry, I saw the comment, I got back on it. But it really has like the having something to do like everywhere you go nailed. Like they have they're giving you rewards for like how many roads you've driven on, and like you know, they've got spontaneous races and stuff. It's pretty good.
It seems like a very potato chip kind of game. You can just kind of like pick it up, jump in for 15, 20, get the hell out.
Mm-hmm. And it lets you do like the like campaign races co-op.
Oh, that's neat. I like
Yeah.
that. Co-op racing games with story modes, that's a win right there. That's why Mario Kart is so good.
Yeah.
Forget about the juice.
We're far from done. Have you, speaking of it all being kids stuff, have you seen this Japanese VTuber thing that they're doing where they're playing Splatoon and using OBS to chroma key out the enemy's paint and putting porn underneath it, so they have to win to keep from getting banned. It is the funniest fucking thing I've ever seen in my life.
Talk about upping the stakes. Holy shit.
Nintendo put out a statement about it. That's how many people have been doing it.
Just enter the door on floor F. Floor 4F. Channel your inner gamer, Mike. Do it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I haven't seen any magazines to see if there's a cheat for skipping floors.
There isn't. I think there might be when it comes to like collecting items in a certain order or something, but
you don't have to collect all the gems, right? It's just defeat the enemies to open the door?
No, it's collect all the gems, not defeat the enemies. Because the enemies will keep spawning.
Oh, okay.
Oh, new issue of the mag. We're gonna see what comes out next, baby.
Return of the mag.
It's two like 7-year-olds going like, I don't read the manuals because I'm smart. The other one going, yeah, me too. I'm really smart. I'm a smart kid. I got a big brain.
I don't read the manuals because I can't read.
That's the next game you got, I think, right
yeah.
there. Mutiki Ken Kung Fu.
Oh, if you get... let's see, right after you start to... Another large crystal that sometimes flashes? Okay. Okay.
I think there was a section in that magazine where you could scratch it off like a lottery ticket to read the secret, which is amazing.
Yeah, that's rad.
Honestly,
peep at the manual.
Honestly, good for the translation so far, I would say.
Uh-huh.
This is a lot of stuff to cover. It seems just as sharp and funny as the first one.
If you lose all your men, game over. Wave after wave of my own men. Oops, didn't mean to do that. I do wish that they would skip the crawling to the shelf animation after a while. Like, it's cute at first, and I'm like, okay.
This man needs his damn Whizman right now. Oh, okay. Blow into the slot or karate chop it.
Well, how do you get into the special stage in Sonic if you're not karate chopping your cartridge? Was it Sonic? Was it one of the Sonic? Yeah, I think it's like...
I did not know that.
Yeah, I'll have to look up exactly which one it is unless somebody in the chat remembers it. But it's, yeah, there's one where like you get to a level select, and the reason for it is because it was easier for them to get through like QA. The game couldn't crash, and so the way they did it was if the game did crash, it would instead take you to a level select. So by slapping your cartridge, you would cause the game to crash, and it would take you to a level select.
Dude, fuck off. That's insane.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
I had no idea.
Yeah, I'll double check which game that was. My head canon is it was a Sonic game, and I don't remember.
That makes a lot of sense.
Oh God. I think I grabbed one of those gems and I was like, yeah, Pac-Man can eat that ghost now.
We're living in a post-Pac era. This is Whizman. He's standing out. He's his own man. What 80s game would y'all like to see turned into a movie? Mario? Relancer live-action Castlevania that costs $130 million.
Oh, I had plenty of time to get all these. I don't know why I'm bothering, but...
Oh, you get that one up straight from Tomato headquarters, baby.
My uncle works at Tomato.
Tell you there's new Star Prince coming out. Castlevania is the correct answer for the 80s game because it's just like guys in really tiny shorts acting really dumb and killing Frankensteins. What else do you need?
It's gotta have that 80s aesthetic, though. Don't
What do
try
you-
and
what do you mean?
grunge it up.
No, don't grunge it up. It has to, like, everything should look watercolor. or extremely airbrushed. It should be among the dumbest movies of all time. I'll expect nothing less.
Yeah, that's fair. Oh, god damn it.
Backup answer, Skate or Die, I think, would be good. Or Paperboy. Paperboy could be a fun movie. Where you're just like constantly
nothing
being
turns
chased
me
by
off more
psychos.
than, nothing turns me off more than making something out of a like trying to make a story out of a game that doesn't have one, really.
Well, you have to. I think those are the best video game movies. I'm on the other side of that.
Oof.
Yeah. Well, because, like, what are you gonna do? You're gonna try to, like, get the moment where Yoshi gets a power-up in the film? That sucks, man.
I don't know. I think you can have, like... You can have your nods where you're just like,
Oh shit, Whizman skipping. Are you getting to floor 4?
This is floor 4, I think, isn't it?
Okay, yeah. So if this doesn't work after you beat it, you'll know it's because you skipped. Wasn't there a Funny or Die paper? Probably.
I feel like you could have like a thing where it's like, oh, like Yoshi like falls into a hole or something, or like, you know, you got to jump off Yoshi's back and be like, yeah, you did that in the game.
Yoshi's Island adaptation where the baby is screaming in real time for the entirety of the film. River City Ransom is basically just Streets of Fire as a video game, and like inversely would be dope as a movie because it is a movie that exists already. Oh, they kicked you back to floor 3!
Mm-hmm.
That's some spiteful shit right there.
Oh, you go faster if you got 2 of them.
Oh yeah. I think you can get 3 even, but I could be wrong. Oh, you got that gold wand. You know what it is. I appreciate that this is just Pac-Man with footsies, and it doesn't need to really be anything else. That's fine. I like it as is, at least.
We're hauling ass.
Any nuance, though. Got the triple red, baby.
Ooh, baby, a triple.
And you got a, key?
Whizman is pretty fun, don't you think?
I love the narrative there of Areno going like, "Yo, I played Whizman," and I was like, "He's weird." And then I played more, and I was like, "You know what? He's cute."
Alright, after a certain point, you can't be surprised that we beat the challenge anymore.
It was literally get to level 3 on a game with 100 levels.
Does it have that many levels?
Yeah,
Sick.
I think so. Oh, it's telling you to check that manual.
Blown away at how hard it sounds. God, that tongue is upsetting.
It's not necessary at all.
They are following the exact arc of the first game in the...
I love how the baby version of Arena is still constantly like, "Look, I know you're dying soon, but I still love you." Oh, go down to the shop.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Yes.
Jaime said a Fast and Furious style Mario Kart movie would be dope. I agree. Probably
Yeah.
better than the actual Mario Kart or the Mario movie we're getting. I think.
So
Just do Cannonball Run with Mario.
Is this the MSX version that you're talking about?
Yes. Yeah, so that's the MSX version of Cosmic Gate from the first game. Whereas the first game was supposed to be the NES version, I believe.
I love
Original.
games that contain all of their predecessors. Like, Rogue Squadron 3 has, like, all of Rogue Squadron 2 as a co-op.
Does?
Yeah. The
I didn't know that.
entirety of Rogue Squadron 2 is in the game. Only co-op, though. You can't play it single player. But, like...
Okay.
I think because they were like, we still want people to buy.
There's like no slowdown in this version at all.
Yeah, that's cool.
And it looks like they changed the color palette.
Yeah, the colors are very different.
Okay, Wyrick says Whizman is just an isekai. I can't disagree. But who wouldn't want to live in the wonderful world of Whizman?
Dude, get the fuck out of here.
I appreciate that they even spiffed up the animations a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and with a boss, yo! That's different.
What, the asteroids?
No, it says there's a boss at the end of the asteroids.
Oh. Oh, yeah.
Which implies that the bosses got cut from the NES version, which is very funny.
Yeah.
Get smoked, Asteroid Lord.
But this version doesn't have the large asteroids.
That's true.
Sprite limits. I don't know why I'm putting so much effort into this game that we played last week. Like, it is a different version, but not that different that I should spend this much time on it.
Well, the curse of it is that it's actually pretty good. So
That is,
you know,
unfortunately, that is exactly why I'm spending so much time on it. Oh god. Wait, the
What's up?
GameCom version is the direct port? So
Yeah.
it's not that the bosses were cut.
They did a deluxe version.
Yeah, they added them. There's less stages in this version, but okay. Actually, it's not. Oh, instead of skipping stages, warp take you to new stages. That's just twins. Yeah, he was about to say. Yeah. Oh my god.
It's delightful to me. Because that's the absolute nightmare of like buying an arcade port in the 90s.
Mm-hmm.
Jaime says, kind of wild this collection has a framing device. I agree, and that the framing device actually works. Like, it's nice. It's good. It's heartwarming, even?
Yeah,
sometimes?
This is especially like suffice to say, like my delve into like retro stuff in the past. I thought that I'd been doing this for a lot longer, like getting like my like retro system set up and, you know, getting the CRTs. But like I found out like I bought my first scaler in like 2021, so it was like it's not been long. It's just I went off the deep end this past year. But like this is hitting those notes that like were drawing me to get those old systems. It's trying to recreate an experience that this is portraying. I think that's really rad.
Yeah, this is very familiar to, let's say, gamers of a certain age. Of a certain vintage, let's say.
I don't remember what I was supposed to do.
You have to get 10 of the big crystals, but there's
but I didn't read the manual, so I don't know how to get them.
So can I read to you what the alternate versions are in this game?
Yes.
So the first Haggleman game is basically the same, except you play as his sister. There is a time trial version of Rally King with
Did
new
they just
stages.
put a bow on Haggleman?
Yes.
Fucking knew it.
So there's a time trial version of Rally King with new stages. The Star Prince is turned into a caravan version, which, if folks are unfamiliar, is like a professional competition version where you only have 3 or 5 minutes to get the highest score possible. It's called the caravan because in the 90s, game companies used to literally take their shooters on the road to like conventions and state fairs and shit in Japan, and try, you know, whoever got the highest score in the country would get a big prize. There is also a training tool for platforming games that is modeled after the Game & Watch. Did you figure out how to make a big crystal?
Yeah, you just collect gems. There's like no trick to it.
Oh, okay.
It's literally like, do the thing that you have to do anyway, and they'll appear. Oh shit! But I can't not pick them up like that. That's...
The old TV style reminds me of having to change the channel for my dad with the pliers. That is an old-ass TV. I don't know if I ever had to do that, but I've definitely seen TVs that work that way.
You know, I've had to do that, because we had a remote that didn't work, and you take the pliers and you just hit it on the remote.
That's how that works?
Yeah.
Killer Hunt says I was the remote. I remember having to use a little dial to turn the antenna. Thankfully, we didn't have to go up. That's what I had. motorized dial. It's like this big.
And that
I wish I
remote
had-
was Steve Jobs.
I kind of wish I had one of those big dials now, and I could use it as like an Arkanoid controller or something.
Oh yeah.
Whizman's ringing the dinner bell, baby.
So
Hmm?
those sound effects are Areno talking, right? That's not supposed to be in the game.
Yeah. The
Okay.
kid's talking. Yeah.
Usually there's like a trick to do these challenges faster. At least there was in the last game. I don't feel like this one is letting you breeze through them quite as quickly, which is fine.
No, well, I think the fact that it lets you skip them probably gives them a little more leeway. You
That's
know?
true.
Because really, if all you want to do is try the different games, you can do that.
I didn't save my high score from the last time I played, which is realistic, but I still hate it.
I don't think they save them if you play them for the challenges. I do think they save them if you play them in free play.
Okay.
I like that after you're done with the level, it shows your body count in the lower right-hand corner. Like, hope those 4 tornadoes didn't have a family.
I'm glad that bonus didn't eat the gem. Oh, I don't know why I did that. Uh-oh.
That was a tight squeeze, my friend.
Yeah, it didn't go exactly according to plan. God damn it.
So this game was developed by a company named Indies Zero, who does not get a lot of press or anything, but has actually been pretty deeply involved in a lot of relatively important games. So they have been directly involved in the creation of Electroplankton,
Oh, shit.
Via Rhythm, Final Fantasy, NES Remix, NES Remix 2. They've worked for Nintendo, Sega, a couple of other companies doing spec work too. Kingdom Hearts Melody of Memory, which I think is the music game. Could be wrong. Don't remember.
I have no idea how many gems I have, but I know it's not enough. I keep getting into the game and then forgetting to pick them up.
Oh, they actually worked on the brain training for the Switch, which is kind of great.
Okay.
Those little moments of tension are why I
damn
like
it.
this more than Pac-Man.
Yeah,
Uh,
and it's always my fault.
yeah, exactly. You're not like in an unwinnable situation. You just feel like a dolt. You just pop 3 enemies off the same fire?
Did I was
Like
very
Italy.
much like the Ronco electric food dehydrator. I just set it and forget it. That's a joke for like 2 of you.
Said gamers of a certain age earlier, and an extremely certain age.
No, Ron. Now it's only 4 easy payments of only $17,995.
That was the one TV scam that I always wanted as a kid, was the dehydrator.
Yeah.
It was like, you could put fruit in it. And it was, there's no way you could have told me as a child, like, you could just also eat fruit. It's fine. The way it is. You just eat an apple. It's okay.
But did you ever see that version of it? Because there's the regular infomercial, and then they changed the price, but they didn't re-record it. So they pretended like Ron was going senile and just kept forgetting the price, and so the announcer would freeze the video, be like each time it'd be like, Ron, remember.
Are you fucking with me?
Dude,
That's incredible.
No, it's so fucking good.
Buy this food dehydrator from a guy who's had 3 head injuries in the past 6 hours. That's the Ronco promise.
It's like, yeah, buy from us. Our spokesperson's a huge piece of shit. He's an idiot.
Yeah, he has several untreated concussions.
Hate that guy. God, I need to find like a VHS rip of. That's like that'll tickle that like one specific set of neurons.
Just watching the Sears commercial over and over again. You have that. It's when they said when the lady says "You'll call now." That's where I was screaming. Honestly, if you ever want to catch Bachman in the wild, you know, like you're trapping wild game, just put a large CRT with a bunch of commercials from the early 90s, and he'll just be in captive for
I will
hours.
never leave. So CRT, old commercials, tall stick, a box with like a string. Make sure that the box is big enough to fit me and the CRT, or the trap won't work.
The box falls over your head, and you're like, "Oh, this is so much better for the lighting balance."
Yeah. Oh.
It's pretty amazing that we spent a full hour on the first game.
Yeah. Did I tell you that did I tell you the level to which like brainworms have corrupted me?
That's very broad, Mike.
You know what? Yeah, there's a lot going on there. But I was I loaded a bunch of like old like the 4x3 content so that I could watch like shows on the CRT. I've been trying to figure out a way the MPEG compression, I can see the squares, the blocks on the CRT. So
oh no,
it's ruining it for me.
You're getting pissed.
And I shouldn't be able to notice that. Me from only a year ago would have had no idea. And that was a simpler time. I kind of want to go back.
A time before video artifacting existed. I was simply enjoying films from the 90s. Ignorant in my own shame. I was watching Kevin Kline movies in the wrong aspect ratio and having a great time. Jaime in the chat says that isn't Zack Snyder's vision. 4-3 is good no matter what. He called your ass out. That's a call-out post. For a man who has multiple times asked me, hey, have you ever heard about the Zack Snyder 4:30 cut? That's a call-out post.
Yeah, I've got nothing to say about that movie. I'm sitting here thinking, like, what do I say to that? And I'm like, if it's about Zack Snyder's Justice League, there's nothing to say. Nothing to say about a movie that has nothing to say. So.
No matter what aspect ratio it's in, it doesn't fix that mustache, my
Yeah.
friend. The fake CGI non-mustaches. Ooh boy.
Watch it in like 3 sittings. Like he had to keep walking away from it, or what?
Done that before. I don't know if that movie in particular, but I've definitely done that.
I know that this is going to be just like a kung fu style, like a championship karate or whatever those games are. But I really want a fighting game in this.
Oh, the boss fights are kind of close actually.
Okay.
Not too bad. This is the game I think where they divert from the original the most, but it's a good thing. Because if you could try to go back and play like Spartan X or something, you will not have a good time.
Yeah.
The Zack Snyder Justice League movies did give us one thing, which is that one gif where Henry Cavill is like cocking his arms, then he grows a mustache. That's the coolest shit in the world.
Oh, I don't know.
Or he loses a mustache. I don't remember it. Oh, really?
Yeah.
He either gains or loses a mustache. Either way, it's good shit. It's from, I think, one of the Mission Impossible. Which are still going because we need ways for Tom Cruise to try to fall off a building.
Uh-oh. Dad said he won the lottery. I like that this implies she hasn't verified. Like, he said he won the lottery. I don't know. He brought home one of those beeping things for you. Choose for yourself. Choose your own adventure. Is this censorship? Or does she not? Is she just saying that about video games in general?
Too much cultural criticism. Get to the Mutatiken Kung Fu. Let's go. We've got things to karate. Okay, he grows more beard. That's what it is. I'll send you a link.
Deus Ex Kung Fu.
Just a sentence that I wish were real.
Well, I mean, the adult version knew that his dad won the lottery when he was a kid, so like it's not really.
Okay, so I sent a link in the chat to the GIF of Henry Cavill growing a beard while cocking his arms. It's good. And it's apparently because of Justice League reshoots, which is even funnier.
Wait, does that actually happen in the movie?
Yeah.
Holy shit, they thought they could hide it. And to be honest, they could, because I didn't see it.
Right. But as soon as it's pointed out to you, it fucking rules. Like, can you imagine just shaving by doing this? By doing a little karate move? What a beautiful world that would be.
Oh, it's a different system there. That's cute.
It says it's based on cassettes, so that's got to be based on something. I gotta use it off the top of my head, but let me see if the Hardcore Gaming article has something. Probably do. They're good like that.
Oh. That's weird. I kind of like it.
What's up?
Well, there's combos.
Oh, yeah.
Which I know they said there's combos, but, like, I didn't believe them until I saw them.
There are actually some really excellent enemy sprites in that one too.
So high tech.
How are Western games in the future? Largely just a money laundering platform.
A whole thing that just goes into talking about WADA.
This poor like 8-year-old version of a Reno, and you go back in time and you're like, all right, well, I gotta. Here's the blockchain, okay? And now all of our games have it in it, and we hate it.
I wonder why he never kicks.
I like how much text they have to add for something simple like this, where it's like, get to the boss, and there has to be 9 straight paragraphs of a Reno not knowing what's going on. Curry and fried pork's a surprisingly good combo. Can't comment. Probably, though. Curry's pretty great.
Yeah. There was a time in my life where I just could not stand Indian food, and then it just clicked.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, and I was like, alright, let's go.
When I moved to Anchorage, Alaska, the closest restaurant to our house was a pizza place, and then a block down was an Indian place. And that was the year that a lot of paneer fell. You know, it was grim for the paneer community, but it was good for me.
It's the new hit on the Enter M2000. How to pull off great combos. This, yes, tell me.
Okay, you ready? The Hardcore Gaming article says that this is supposed to be based on the Sega Mark III or the Master System.
Okay.
Weirix says tonkatsu curry is deep-fried pork cutlet and curry. That I knew, but I don't eat pork, so... I have to imagine it's pretty damn good, though. Right? Like, people like fried pork chops.
Yeah.
Doesn't that different.
The animation in this game, it's got like another world style
Oh, yeah.
to it.
It's definitely a tribute to those Jordan Messner games. I mean, he was involved with Kung Fu itself and... No, not Kung Fu, Karateka. Yeah, throw me in jail if there's a single Master System game that looks this good. Don't think so.
Ah! This will not stand.
You've been disrespected. Any game where you do martial arts at just, like, normal animals is extremely good in my book.
Yeah. Oh, it's the snake.
The combo piece! I will also extend that to movies. Any martial arts movies where they were beating up normal animals. Pretty good. Karate Bear Fighter. Y'all owe yourself that one.
Wait, he didn't take damage from that?
Oh, he's the mid-boss, so the boss...
Oh, okay. That's extremely confusing. A Velociboxer.
Hi, May says, whenever I play a monk in D&D, it's funny to me that I'm hitting wolves and shit with a 1,000-hand slap. That's correct.
Yes.
That is correct.
There's more than just boxers in this game.
What a promise.
I remember EA said the same thing about Fight Night Round 3.
And they were right. They put the Burger King in that game.
Yeah. Yeah, okay.
You get the letters by ping-ponging enemies into each other.
Like kicking that dude into the snake.
Yes, you got it.
Yeah, I like that. Line him up and knock him down.
Let's go, boys.
Oh, uncomfortable. Let's see what that trick is.
Engrossed in Kung Fu for the new year is an excellent sentence. That's so good.
Ooh. Oh, this is the game you showed me the picture of, right?
That's the prequel to the game I showed you a picture of. There's an NES version, and then you can unlock an SNES sequel later.
Okay. Wait. There's nothing... Okay. I mean, I don't think I want to go to the end of the level, because that's not really what my challenge is.
Rutillo says, wait, does this guy want you to complete the challenges or no? Yes and no. He wants you to play video games with him, and I think the challenges are just kind of thrown together based on the context. He never seems to know exactly what he's doing.
I mean, this is clearly like, guy had a lonely childhood, and he's just wanting to send somebody back in time to be his friend.
Exactly. Exactly. He's a very sweaty and desperate bad guy. Oh, you found the little hit spark.
Yeah. I was more just curious about where it was.
Oh, you're gonna unleash ultimate karate power. Honestly, the whole like enemy ricochet mechanic is enough for me to enjoy this game.
Yeah.
Simple, but that's all you need. That tree rules. You just trashed that dude.
I'm kind of mad about how good this game feels, though.
I know. It's like the best version of this kind of game. Like, I have zero nostalgia for Kung Fu, but this kind of rocks.
Wait, so is the Mutakikan power just that I do my normal attacks with names now?
I think they're like death punches or whatever, but yes, that's the case. Are you slapping each other?
Yeah.
This is very realistic when it comes to spending time with children.
I'm tossing the peeping thing. They knew what they were doing when they said it like that.
It is a really good translation.
Yeah. next challenge is this. General Suzuki and his hawk and his sword attacks. Okay, so now we can skip the level.
Yeah, you can Mount Fuji this boy. You've never met a hawk you're afraid of. Why start today?
Got a new issue of Retro Gamer the other day. It's got
what is it on?
It's got like a full 8-page spread on Donkey Kong Country.
Oh boy, that's right up your alley.
Yeah, it's very good. It's got a lot of details about translating the Game Boy games, which I think is super interesting.
Those games are good. I will stand on that. That the Game Boy versions are really rather impressive conversions.
That rules.
That was so good.
Oh.
Game Boy Diddy Kong game was fun as hell. Agreed.
Ah.
Smoked. Get out of here, Goofy.
Be honest, did you also try command inputs?
I did not, no.
Oh, okay. Oh. I'll kick the shit out of that bird. He tries that again. Are you kidding me?
I've been disrespected by birds for the last time. Hey, look at that shit.
Yeah.
Oh, you skipped the bear though.
That's alright, we don't need him. He's got a sword?
Yeah, and a hawk, as it said in the intro. It was like, can you stop these hawk attacks? And then you just punch a bird in the neck. Seems pretty easy, actually. Stop a hawk.
I punched the hawk into him.
Fucking ruled.
Ooh.
Yeah, we're playing some Nidhogg right now, bud. I like that he stopped spawning the hawk at that point, which means you can assume that you just murdered it.
I mean, if you send your hawk at somebody and then they punch it in such a way that it hits you in the face, you stop sending the hawk. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that again.
Imagine if someone picked up your dog and just bounced it off your forehead. Like, how would you keep fighting?
Oh my god.
Like, just walk away in embarrassment. Nidhogg is something I wish I could get my friends into. It's a good experience, especially if you're under the influence of substances, let's say.
Oh god, yeah. We never played that on my cabinet because I think it always had a mister when you were here, but
Probably.
It plays really well on that. I always had a lot of fun with it whenever I'd have somebody.
That's always one that I would show up at parties and, just kind of spend 2 or 3 hours fucking around with. It's so easy to pick up and play.
Mm-hmm. And it really nails the whole the push and pull of that fight. Just you get hit by a sword, it was almost impossible to avoid just because the game happens so fast.
If it didn't have such nice platformer physics, it wouldn't be as fun. But it feels so good to move and roll, and when you get a dodge off, it feels nice.
Oh, so you hit him with your claw, and then you can ride it. That sounds good.
This game is fucking awesome. I really like this one. This and the SNES sequel are, I think, my favorite in this game.
I think the most unrealistic part about this game is that you have a friend that gets all the games but lets you play them.
Oh yeah, that's fucked up. That's true. You should be holding a dog shit Mad Catz controller.
For sure.
Alright, let's get some super demon returns right here. Oh, this is just demon returns. Never mind. Normal demon returns.
It's God,
Yeah, boy.
it's so pretty. the palettes that you God.
Playing this thing through that tank was a joy.
You put it through the retro tank?
Yeah, I put it on the Wii U. And then
right.
Top screened it, scaled it up to 1440, put some nice scan lines on it.
That's cool.
The writing.
Yeah.
You should change your name so it doesn't happen again. Easier said than done, bud.
Destroy a block with the spin tornado.
Night, Eric. Take care. Nice to see you. Peace out.
See ya.
Adios.
2 moon medals in a row.
That's just like a mushroom power up in Mario, though.
Yeah.
He was careless.
Oh, whoops.
I fucked up and turned myself into a demon again.
Ooh, yeah, give me the ghosts. I don't know what the ghosts do, but I want them all.
The ghosts are your coins.
Then what are the coins?
The coins are the things that upgrade you.
Yeah.
It is funny to me that you collect your enemy's souls after you kill them, even like the normal tiny guys.
Yeah.
It's kind of funny, you know, he's just being an octopus. Yeah.
Damn it.
You can double jump with the riding. So you can jump up. There you go.
Bonus time.
It's cool that you basically like slide into things as if they were toilets. The one thing that may not be obvious from like playing is that when you ride, it has sort of like a Mario on Ice feel.
Yeah.
You're really slipping and sliding around. You really can't stand still very easily. feel like this game really nails the feel of the platformer. For in
Yeah.
this kind of age, like the jumping feels right. The layouts feel well proportioned. There he is. There's the big boy. Smoke.
But it also, like,
Look,
they feel thought out in a way that makes them feel more modern.
I would agree with that. They're pretty
Yeah.
it's pretty considerate. Demon Returns is the talk of the school. If you can ride well, you can go to places you never dreamed of. Damn, that's thoughtful.
That's the one thing I will say this game is missing, is the full, like, 2-page level maps. I mean, the screens are small, you don't really have room for it, but, like, God, those were my favorite things about old game magazines.
The pull-out maps. Oh my god, like a trifold map.
One of those maps, I have a vivid memory of it making a Bubsy game look appealing to me.
Yes, no, it was in GamePro. Yes, I know
Yeah.
exactly what you're talking about.
You're like, oh, this game looks rad, and Bubsy sucks.
It was really bad. Bubsy is really bad. That was one of those, like, games at the babysitter sort of situations.
Yeah.
Where I became intimately familiar with a game I hate.
Yep.
Richtelos asks, what's up with the apples? Some sort of timer. You are dead on. It's just literally a timer. I think it's a riff to Adventure Island. 100 souls. The 8-page guides were fantastic too. I had a whole collection of cheat books. Yes, agreed. The big guides are really, really fun. As a kid, I had a Super Mario 3 guide. I had like a level-by-level breakdown. It was the closest thing I could think to like one of those player's manuals. My parents took it to an office supplied store and had it 3-hole punched and put in a binder because I fucking read through that thing so many times it was falling apart.
We're gonna go to the shop. We're gonna play that Hackleman port.
Ooh, okay. Haggleman for the ladies. I think it's supposed to be a magazine mail-in or something.
Okay. Oh, okay, yeah, this is the first one. Gotcha. Does it change much else?
I think there are like a handful of new enemies.
I forgot that you don't get credit for...
It's nice. Getting them scrolls, baby. Oh, you found the boss.
Ooh.
Yeah, the sprite with you being covered in bandages is quite adorable.
Yeah.
Damn, okay. Cleaning up.
3 is more of like a Ninja Gaiden style thing, right? Like a 16-bit.
Yeah, they do like a Ninja Gaiden Metroid mashup.
Gotcha.
It's real good. It's real, real good.
Oh. Never seen that happen before.
What's up?
The getting like clipped into like in between the the roof and the enemy.
Oh, yeah, I've never seen that. I think this might be like new background graphics, but this is pretty much one-to-one with the original Haggle, right?
Yeah, it pretty much is, yeah. I mean, this is very much the feeling of going to a game store and playing a game for too long when you should be doing something else.
Nostalgia not only for the game itself, but of the experience of being bored at the mall.
It really is. Yeah. Oh, it doesn't give you the multiplayer for that. That's a bummer.
Yeah, that sucks. Oh.
Oh, I see why. It's reset when you're focused on the game, and it's off when you're focused on the bottom screen.
Makes sense. Gonna get back on that octopus, baby.
Yeah. Like, I should call it soon, but I'm like sucked in.
I think this is what, your third challenge for Demon World?
Yeah. Oh, it's not manual. I want to look at the challenge.
Yeah, you have B to go back. There you go. Oh, you just need 100 coins.
Oh, yeah.
Get the glop, my friend.
He's giving me Mr. Driller vibes when he's like, lucky.
Do you have an up slash in this one? I know you have an up slash in the Super Nintendo one.
No. Oh, missed that.
Screen clipped.
Oh,
This
okay.
game's
I
pretty
see
generous
what you're saying
looking
about
about.
the Apple timer now. Wait, how do I only have 30? Seems like I should have more than that.
You had a lot more last time because that
Oh, the bonus.
secret room and the bonus stage gave you a bunch of them.
Yeah, it's very clear they're trying to go for like an original Mario Brothers vibe, but like they don't stop there.
No. Yeah, it definitely, I would even say kind of like the physics feel like Mario, but the level design is so much more wide open and I would say thoughtful that it doesn't really match sort of like the weirdness of picking up Mario 1 and giving it a spin.
Yeah.
Time to go into that urn toilet, baby. Let's go.
Uh-oh. Might have fucked up.
Maybe. Oh wait, there's a hidden... Oh, maybe not.
Oh, I have an idea.
Oh, hey, okay, okay, okay.
We'll get all of them, but...
Getting there.
Ah!
Oh no! The colors in this are really fantastic, says Carnal Canuck. I agree. I agree. I feel like a lot of retro games try to mimic this age of games and don't attract that limited color palette. Doesn't work when you're looking super rich. Shovel Knight, I think, is a great example of a game that mimics a style but is not really doing that at all. It's far too lush.
I didn't expect this to take this long.
You're getting 100 ghosts?
Yeah.
Lost your whip.
Oh shit.
Oh, no!
I should have jumped off it, but let's try to.
It's hard not to, you know, as is your right. As is your God-given duty to stunt. That's correct. Give him the ghost. He earned it.
Am I supposed to touch those orbs?
Mhm.
Okay.
You should have this for the next level. You're at 95. You definitely have it.
Yeah. How many worlds are there?
I think there are 4.
Wow.
I think it's 4 worlds with 4 stages in each. Which isn't a ton compared to like your average NES game, but is actually pretty generous for a collection like this.
For this, yeah. That
Yeah.
was very surprising to me that there'd be that many. Like if you made me guess, I would expect that there was just one world.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Oh. I can't spin that guy.
No, you gotta jump on his head.
Stupid.
You're 1 ghost away from doing it, baby.
That took
That's
way
right.
too long. All in 7 days' work. Does the third one still have the Game Fan license?
I don't think so, because I think it's a different magazine in Japan.
Okay.
And there's no English translation for the third one either. That's right, you're getting a floppy drive system for the next game.
God, whose mom bought them this many systems in a single calendar year?
You just have to run through 1 through 4.
Yeah.
Of course, you could skip the challenge if you just want to see the next game, too.
Yeah, how do I do that again?
I think you have to go to games. And then pick the game. And then under challenges, I think you can change it there. How you narc it off, I'm not sure though.
Yeah, I don't know. What's the phone for?
That I don't know. Yeah, I couldn't find the
Here it is. That's what I have to call Arena and tell them I want to give up.
Okay.
Oh, I have to play
Oh.
it once?
What a dick!
Alright. I'll just blow through it real quick.
That purple cartridge sure is nice and crunchy, though.
Mm-hmm. Injection molded.
Mm. Erotic plastic sky. Love the like smiling and frowning bushes and trees and shit.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Why are the mountains pissed off at me? I don't know, but it's cool.
Oh, there is a run. Okay.
Should help you with some of the jumps too. Get that orb, baby.
Yes, all life is orb.
There's a little slowdown.
Yeah. Oh.
Dick move.
Oh.
Oh!
Motherfucker.
The one up every time?
Yeah, apparently.
Yeah, okay.
I don't want to ride it! Get out of here! There's some that say he's still spinning to this day.
Come on. Who's the real demon here? Name's Bachman, that's who.
I almost don't want to grab those orbs because I don't want to have to sit through the animation. Got a damage boost. Get fucked, crab.
I gotta admit, if this is the afterlife, I'm not overly scared. It's like, there's an octopus, but he's got, like, a little face paint on. I can handle that. That's fine. That's even cute.
You skateboard on your enemies.
Yeah. I would hate to go to hell. I'm doing all these cool kickflips. The kids in hell are making fun of me for doing a sick trick.
They're like, you dumbass, you can tray flip?
The kids all made fun of me for placing fourth at the X Games.
I do like the idea of like having to lie to your friends and saying that you can't do a trick. Oops, god damn it. And they're like, yes you can.
He's just downplaying, it's not cool. No, I've never actually ridden an octopus before. Never done it. I wish I could say I did, but I just haven't, okay?
Speedrun strats.
Let's go, baby. Speedrun strats. Always be riding, except when you're not riding. That's how you do that. So you solve the puzzle. Become the ultimate gamer. Love the little screaming faces in those.
Yes.
He's entered the flow state, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, I forgot!
Oh no!
The inertia on that.
You really got, like, kicked the fuck
Oh!
back.
I didn't expect
Oh,
it
no!
to start me at the beginning of the game! God damn it.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, now you can call Arena.
I was looking to see if there was, like, a way to start from your...
Hmm.
Oh, there's a way to... Oh, to 3-3, never mind. Continue for...
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh no, that's for Mutikiken.
Oh. Alright, well, call Arena.
That's right. When in doubt, quit.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. I like how they put him in quotes like Arena was Satan. Like, come on, Areno. Jerk ass move.
I'll give it one more shot.
Okay.
Let me know if you're fading, but...
No, I'm good. I'm good. I'm always fading. That's my thing. One thing I would say so far, you know, after this night and having played through most of the game myself, shout out to the translation patch here.
Yeah.
Really matching a phenomenal localization job by Xseed in the first game.
I assume it just came down to sales numbers for the, not getting a second one.
Yeah, the first game was, I wouldn't say highly touted in the press because it was still an Xseed game, you know? But basically it had a decent little marketing campaign behind it and just sold like absolute dog shit. So. It was a success in Japan though. So that was how the sequel got greenlit. But I mean, keep in mind, this is based on a TV show in Japan that's relatively popular, so there's a little bit more market there. Like, one thing we really haven't talked about is the role of Areno himself, who, you know, is the star of the show, is the creative force behind the show, is a producer in all of these games. It's clearly trying to mimic stuff that he experienced as a kid. And if you've watched the Game Center CX show, you know, he talks about that pretty much.
Were those in, like, what year was that out?
Oh, forever. It was out for at least 10 years plus. It might still be coming out with new episodes, as far as I can tell.
That'd be amazing.
It's a really interesting show. Finding subbed versions isn't super easy these days, but
okay.
They're out there for sure. I think I got localized for a handful of episodes in the US too, but not a ton. It's still going on and it first aired in 2003.
Oh, so there probably aren't that many 4-3 episodes.
I bet there are a ton, actually, up until you get widescreen in, like, 07, 08.
Yeah. I was just thinking that'd be a pretty rad show to have in the CRT.
Oh my god, absolutely. And the games he plays on the show, there is a variety to it. They're not all retro games. The third episode is on Steel Battalion.
Oh, that's great.
And if you're unfamiliar with the premise of the show, it's basically a guy who has never played the game that's being presented to him before, and he has to play it to completion in one sitting. He's not allowed to leave until he finishes the game or gives up. So for something like Steel Battalion, I imagine he went insane. Yep, it says here he only cleared mission 3.
Oh, so he is allowed to give up.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
Legally, he has to be allowed to give up, but...
It's true, but to be fair, like, when he does give up, it's like, there's just, like, all of these, like, tragic, like, shots of him, and he's talking about how he failed, and how he's disgraced himself, that kind of shit. It's pretty great. You can also he calls in people to get help, too, if he can't handle it.
Like, do they just give him tips, or they...
Like, assistance, or they'll take the control for him, or something like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, let's look and see what they're playing in 2022. So these new episodes have Mega Man 5, Last Alert, Black Tower 2, Steam Gear MASH.
What's
okay, that? Wow. It's a top-down Zelda shoot-'em-up hybrid for the Saturn, starring an egg robot.
Ooh.
Yeah. That's some real, like, Saturn pervert, choices right there. And I respect it as a Saturn pervert myself. Traveling back in time to introduce young Irino to teabagging. Proud Saturn perv, you're goddamn right I am.
Hell yeah.
If you like games with little spaceships and lots of bullets in them, Saturn is just like hog heaven.
Oh, I figured out why those gun cons were so cheap.
Yeah?
They were, which actually, honestly, I would have thought would make them more expensive, but they were marked as Saturn, generic Saturn-like guns.
What?
Yeah.
That's fucked, dude.
Not my fault.
Well, I mean, respect for you because the gun con feels real nice.
Yeah, it's got it. Here.
It's just luck.
You know I keep the thing on me. I put the it's orange, so you put the black tip so that they know it's a real gun.
Yeah, you're holding it up and it's like, no, trust me, it's 3D printed. I'm not goofy. Jaime says, just in case there is a time crisis.
Oh my god.
Bad. Yeah.
I have been playing Time Crisis on it, but also found out that the Mister now supports the GunCon 2. Somebody wrote a driver for it, and then it got rolled into the main Mister Dev branch.
Oh no!
Yeah.
You're gonna have to play the light gun RPG that I've been dreaming of. It's called the Elemental Gearbolt for the PS1.
Oh, for PS1? Perfect. I think PS1 support is not 100% complete right now.
Boo!
It's mostly working.
Boo!
A light gun RPG sounds very good, though.
It's made by fucking Atlas of all people.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I honestly didn't realize that Atlas made stuff. I thought they just mostly published.
They did both. Atlas Dev kind of got broken up after they were integrated into the Sega Sandy machine. So where I think it's just like there's a Persona team and then there's other things. If there's time. Oh, you have to kick him into him. Okay.
Only 2 hits? I have this as a video game.
My man is pissed that it ain't 3. This castle is Hades. You fucked up, buddy. This castle's Hades. To find the queen, you should have gone to the Queen Castle. That was my first mistake.
Getting this much enjoyment out of watching others play. Do you think he knows he's not real?
I mean, it says Googled Elemental Gearbolt. That shit looks wild in the best ways. Also, apparently, it's a $300 game. Yes.
It's free
Yes,
to
it is.
steal it.
If you really want to ball out, there was an exclusive E3 edition of Elemental Gearbolt with a golden gun con in it and a metal gun con carrying case, and I think that runs at least 5 figures.
Wait, Ace Detective, is this the visual novel?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. When are we gonna play Stalker?
Oh god, good question. Anytime you're down, bud.
Yeah.
I love that game. Love that game.
And of course, I mean the Chernobyl first-person
Yeah.
shooter. Yeah.
Yeah. I put a link in the chat for the golden Elemental Gearbolt case. It says here it's make offer to owner for $28,000.
Get/use your business cards.
Yeah, Stalker the Chernobyl game, ballin'. 100%. Great game. Based on an excellent movie that everyone should have watched in the world.
That's why I was making it sound like a joke, because I actually meant Snatcher.
Oh.
But I said Stalker. But
Okay.
I do want to play Stalker. I
Okay.
was thinking the other day about how I never played it.
Oh, it's pretty cool. It's one of those like weird first-person RPG hybrids, but it really adds a sense of menace because you can die basically anywhere of just radiation poisoning.
Yeah.
You just walk into an empty field and suddenly you're dying. Jaime says, if I win the lottery, I'm buying that shit. That gold memory card, though.
Oh my
Yeah?
god. Oh,
Yeah?
I gotta click on that though.
Dude, look at this gun con. It's gonna drive you wild.
Why does it? Why do I need to do a puzzle capture? Get out of here. Oh my god.
Yeah? How you feeling?
That looks real good. You know what? I've got a nasty gun con. Like I got one that like it's like super like discolored. Like as if it was sitting on its side in the sun for years. Like one side of it is completely brown and the other side is perfectly gray.
Yeah.
I should just maybe spray it gold.
Ooh, not bad choice.
Yeah.
Not a bad choice.
And then post it online and be like, make offer.
You're just describing grifting someone on the air.
Yeah, but they'll never be able to prove I did it.
You know, the real trick is you gotta get a memory card, but you know, I think you can handle it.
I can spray paint a memory card gold.
Yes, but convincingly enough to sell at auction.
Oh, that's true. You know what I wish? I wish this would get up to the Neo Geo CD era and you had to sit through the load time every time.
You do have to insert the disc for this one.
Ooh.
Yeah, you get an insert disc screen.
Look how
Interesting.
Look how big that fucking add-on is. It like
Stereo receiver.
It's a completely different color. Like that is ugly.
Jaime says the people who make the blackest paint also make the most chrome paint, so mix in some gold and you're good.
Ooh.
They ain't lying. They ain't lying. Wonder if that's a symbol or anything that's familiar.
Yeah, I don't know.
Literally like a cross and a clan hood.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's making me a little uncomfortable.
They're just gamers, okay?
Have you ever seen that? Like, it's a British show with this like puppet dog on it, where he's like, we're just innocent men. I have to send it. I'll send it to you. It's not something that I can do justice.
Cardinal Connect says, I've heard few of the Snatcher songs and they were phenomenal. Snatcher is a great game. Like, no doubt about it. Definitely check that out. The music's good. The light gun sections are good, for God's sakes. The sequel's good.
Why do people post stuff that they record off screen? Get the fuck out of here.
We're just normal.
Okay, I found it. I'll put that in the chat for all y'all.
Okay, all right. Let's see if we deserve this.
Oh no, he cannot do that. He cannot do that with his hand while he's wearing this hood.
Yeah, what the hell, man?
What is happening?
I wonder who the bad guys are.
What's that mean? Hail? Hail? They're walking a fine line.
Oh, are they? I feel like they've been dancing across it and just in the red zone for a good 2 minutes now.
Yeah, that's fair.
This is a meeting of like the GameFAQs message board moderators group.
Oh, this is unskippable.
The whole game is like this.
This might be a good time to call it, eh?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
The basic gist is that you're asked to solve a bunch of supernatural mysteries that all just turn out to be byproducts of crunch.
Of like development crunch?
Yeah. Like you have to solve the mystery of the wailing ghost in the factory. So you do a stakeout, and then you find the product manager at 2 a.m. crying because his count is off by 1. He's just talking about how he can't count because he's been working too hard.
Oh my god, that's so good.
Yeah, I don't have a stomach for these kind of games, but I enjoyed it. That was good.
Yeah. I feel like for me to deal with this kind of thing, there has to be enough of an actual game behind it.
It does eventually break down into the whole like talk to this person, use this item, go to this room. You know, it's very what the fuck is that NES adventure game? Shadow something? I don't remember the name of it. It's very much inspired by that. Not Shadow of the Ninja.
Maniac Mansion.
Shadowgate? Is that what it's called? Yes, Shadowgate. Very inspired by Shadowgate.
I remember the controversy surrounding Shadowgate.
What was the controversy?
It's just because it has gate. That's all. It's just like a gate. Yeah. That's
Fuck off. I know.
All right. Well, this is yet another part of me wants to see. You tell me the first, like, the first two. I feel like we had the intro to the series. We had the climax this week. I mean, I gotta see how it all resolves.
You can. I think the third one does run in a 3DS emulator.
Yeah.
But one thing I might recommend checking it out on YouTube first, because I think you're going to go through a lot of bullshit when you're like loading it up.
To get it to run or what?
No, like the game itself is kind of it has It doesn't have the same setup. It doesn't have the same framing devices. It's like a bunch of fucking really bad games in one big collection.
Yeah, I'm not saying that we spend a night on it, but like,
Oh, okay, yeah,
I
yeah.
think it's worth like just dip into it, be like, yep, this is bad, and then we have a backup.
I like the idea of you maybe trying the third one and then having you do like your reaction to the show. Maybe that
Hmm.
might be fun.
Yeah, that'd be
Because
awesome.
if you've never seen it before, it's all over fucking YouTube. I'm sure we can yank something.
Yeah, yeah, let's do that.
Okay, that sounds fun.
Cool. You heard it here first, folks. Because it would be weird if you heard it anywhere else. But thanks for thanks for coming. Thanks for playing, and we'll catch you next week.
Take care, y'all. Bye
Bye. I just tried to stop streaming for my DS emulator.
bye.